Hey marketers, I think the best thing to do when you're stuck in traffic is to actually record a video like this because time is valuable. I'm absolutely pissed off that I'm stuck in traffic, but I'm gonna channel that into giving you guys great content in this video today. And so yeah, in this video I want to really talk about something a lot of people has been asking me about since my last webinar that I've done. Yeah, in fact, the last webinar that I've done inspire hundreds of people. Yes, hundreds of people actually to take massive action, inspire a lot of people to actually create something in their life. And the best part is that I'm getting actually feedback from people who message me with inspirational message about how their life has changed because of that webinar. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about the webinar because if you attended the webinar, you know what I'm talking about. You know that I've actually been able to deliver my story and deliver the content that needed to become successful online. And a lot of people are messaging me and asking me, Desmond, how can I possibly use what you taught on the webinar? So what I've taught on the webinar is that I talk about how maybe perhaps in this world, instead of focusing on being a top affiliate, focusing on CPA and e-commerce, which is fine. I mean, there's no problem focusing on those. But the only thing that you really need to understand is that there's drawback to all kinds of marketing, all kinds of systems, and all kinds of formula, right? There's no perfect formula that works for you. For example, I used to think that e-commerce is amazing. It's a scalable business. In fact, I used to think that it is a business that I should be investing all my efforts into. But once I got in it, I realized that, it's not for me. Why? I don't get to listen in on the feedback from my customers because, they're just buying physical products, okay? And another big thing is that I don't like the fact that the margin for e-commerce is just so ridiculously small compared to digital marketing. It is obviously easier to sell in e-commerce, but I just don't like that the margin is so small, and I just don't like the way it runs, right? Don't get me wrong, e-commerce is fine. It's a big business, it's a huge business. In fact, it's bigger than what I can do, and it's just not for me. The point is, it's just not for me. So the lesson here from this video is that you have to pick something that's for you, right? Something that it suits you. You get to really run it every single day, and you don't feel like it's stress, you don't feel like it's a job, right? And that's crucial. For example, when I was doing my e-commerce, I actually felt like it was a job because I had to do so many things that I didn't want to do. For example, fulfillment. I had to focus on finding suppliers and worrying about all this and that, and that's why I sold that e-commerce business away. And it's for 6 figures, by the way. So it's good money, but it wasn't for me. So what I'm trying to say is that you need to find out what's for you. Like, what really motivates you to create success, to create a business, okay? Like, do you want to inspire people, or do you want to make money? Do you want to have more time in your life? Do you want to have a proud e-commerce store that you can share? What do you want? And that's a question that you can only answer yourself. That's a question that you can only find out if you ask yourself that question again and again. And perhaps you can try different options too. For me, I've tried many options because I'm an affiliate marketer, I'm a vendor, I'm a seller, I run e-commerce, I do consulting, I do local businesses, and I'm actually gonna pass by one of the local businesses that I've consulted for 5 figures monthly payment in the past, but we canceled the contract because I figured that I actually do not like to deal with small businesses. It's actually one of these here. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. So find out what you love. Do multiple things and find out what you love. Okay. So really, I do not know what suits you. I do not know what works for you. That's why when I work with a coaching client, I always call up a client and say, hey, I need to find out more about you. I need to know more about you. I want to know what inspires you to do this, and that allows me to find out what is a proper system that suits you, a proper system that you can use, and you wouldn't feel like a job. You will be inspired to do more in this system because you gotta be working around the system. Okay, so that's it for me for this video. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one.